Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another World of Warcraft video. And as always, your host Papatello, bringing you some ideas, bringing you some news, talking about some random shit as usual, just relaxing, macking on this beautiful Thursday afternoon. Who would have thunk it? We're close to Friday. I told you every day was a Friday. I said what I said. You better lock it in, alright? The Hydration Nation, the water gods have blessed us once again. It seems like this water has been gathered from, let's see, 1,000 needles indeed. 1,000 waters and 1,000 Poland springs in the caves. Very interesting. Where there are hyenas and we are centaur-like creatures guarding this Polands of spring. However, we have to thank the Horde that has brought this over to the righteous paladin. I appreciate you guys, so cheers to the Horde for today. However, lock it in and settle the fuck down. Just because I thank you doesn't mean I ain't gonna smite you and hit you with a hodge. You better lock it. The fucking, you're getting me pissed off, editor. Spit on them. I want you to take that spit and then transfer them right straight up in Ogrimmar. You're on high alert. Lock it in. Anyways, listen. Before I get tight and have a diabetical attack, alright? Whew! Settle down. However, anywho's, yeah, today your boy had to go get his tire changed, and I got a couple things on the agenda to do. Tomorrow I might be streaming in my suit, because I'm going to a wedding. I'm getting a haircut. You believe it? I'm cutting down the mountain. This is a very sad day indeed, okay? I'm going to be a little upset. However, stream tomorrow, maybe even tonight, who knows? I'm not sure if I'll stream tonight. Tomorrow, the weekend. Hello, JTell on twitch.tv, right? You know the deal over there. However, today we're talking about some Plunderstorm stuff. We're also going to be going over like Season of Discovery stuff as well that I think that can possibly have some Plunderstorm stuff tied within SOD. I'll explain that later. You just got to hear me out. And this is just some ideas, all right? This is not set in stone. This is not something from, Blizzard. This is truly straight from the source, Mr. Tello himself. So if anybody's acting up in the comments, I want them shot and murdered in Minecraft. YouTube family friendly, of course. You know the deal. Don't get me kicked off yet. You're getting me pissed off. Almost had a high attack. That could have been a spiritual attack right there. There was a ghost behind me. Something was happening. However, lock it in. Get involved in the video. Now, I'm going to be putting these two links in the YouTube channel below, or this video below, so you guys can check this out for yourself. But it seems already that people in Plunderstorm, and when it comes to WoW players, people are going to find what works right away. People are going to find what's the best in slot. They're going to find what's the best combo, what's the best ability, what's the best rotation, and leave it up to the player base to already give you the news on what to do in Plunderstorm. Because right now, Plunderstorm is like really fun. A lot of people that are actually giving the game a chance and enjoying it are having a blast with it. It's very simple. If you're not a WoW player and you can't WoW all the time, this still gives you the World of Warcraft experience of just getting in there and having fun and messing around with your buddies, especially if you're a battle royale player, which it is finding a whole new, audience and diversified player base where it is bringing in people from all different types of genres, which I love really much so. And this right here basically shows you what's the best offensive skills to be using, what's the best utility skills to be using, and what's the best skill combos for Plunderstorm overall. Me personally, I do think Fire Whirl is absolutely amazing. It's just a huge fire tornado ability that you just basically jump onto somebody. You can combo that with like really cool abilities like Steel Traps. You can like do rogue-like abilities like Fade to Shadow, or you can even leap onto your targets, kind of like a warrior heroic leap. It's pretty dope. I think there is a lot of cool abilities that they have. They even have like Holy Shield, where you toss a shield at a target and it like basically bursts into like a holy damage aura, like a paladin. It's really dope stuff. And then Fey Form, like another ability where you basically like shift into like druid mode almost, and you just like get out of there. It's like a get out of jail card pretty much. But there is so many cool, fun little abilities that you can combine with each other, and they have best skill combos on here, like what's good skill setups for you to like best utilize your time within the battle royale, within the 20 to 25 30 minutes that you're playing in the game, and just what stuff to go for. So this is a really good website. I'm going to link below so you guys can go over like what strategies, what metas you want to go over for Plunderstorm players out there, and have fun with it. Go wild. This is another website I'm going to link to you guys as well, just basically for the newbies who are confused on the concept of Plunderstorm, this person, Hollow QI, so credit to that amigo right there, and much love, amigo. You're invited to the cookout, by the way. If you see this video, welcome to the channel. However, yeah, basically, he explained very well, straight up, how Plunderstorm works. And it's just a very nice, simple, top to front end guide of what you got to do in Plunderstorm, how to get in there, what to do, what to farm, how to have, like, fun and grow your character to get to, like, level 10, I think is, like, the max level that you can get to, and then become really strong and win your games. And it seems like, solo and duo queue are really fun right now, but he does prefer duos are easier to win overall, which we see down here, as I highlighted over there. Duo is really fun. I was playing duo with a buddy last night. It was pretty dope. I really like duos. And I really think they can even add maybe potentially squads or trios if they really wanted to get crazy with this. But I will be linking this down below so you guys can check out this mini guide and just, get yourselves acquainted with Plunderstorm. Maybe watch some gameplay, watch some streamers, watch videos, or whatever you want to do to get yourself involved with Plunderstorm. Now, what I want to talk about is my thoughts on Plunderstorm so far. Now, I feel like Plunderstorm is a really fun game mode, and I said this in my video, I was talking about in my thoughts video when I was going over the Agron stuff yesterday, but basically, it's just mad chill. I'm going to keep it honest with you. I have some buds of mine that really like the game mode, and I have some buds of mine that think that it's 10 years too late. And I can understand both sides. I'm the type of individual that's always going to try to play the middle ground when it comes to things, but when I have to lean to one side, I 100% will, right? Especially when a company is doing something wrong. But I do think that this game mode, just in the sense of having a good time, is actually enjoyable. Like, the mode is genuinely fun. If you're playing with some buddies, or you're playing whoever you're playing with, and you just hop in there, you don't want to go through the whole, retail experience, or hell, maybe you don't even want to go through the sod experience or classic or hardcore, whatever you want to do. You just want to play something that is quick, bursty, and fun, and this is it. And honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I wouldn't even say like it's bursty. Like, I'm not saying it like a burst meta, but it's just like fast paced, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So reiterate that word, what I was saying before. It's just fast paced is what I'm getting at. Not like burst meta or anything crazy. Yeah, you can get definitely, global for sure if you get caught by abilities. It's a skill. It almost feels like it's skill. You have to really, heal up at the right time, when to use the right ability, coordinate with your friend. It's actually genuinely competitive. It almost reminds me, and I know I compared it yesterday, but it reminds me a lot of like Spellbreak. It reminds me of like Fortnite, and like you have to lock the fuck in on your abilities, and you really have to know when to jump a person, know when to farm on the edge of the map, maybe take storm damage, playing the circle, playing certain zones, picking specific landing spots that are really best for getting magical chests, gold chests, magical chests to get your new items, gold chests to get on more XP, and killing the piece of hate, whatever, that big gold creature that's spinning gold, and then you can get some really juicy stuff from him as well. And killing elites and stuff like that. I know Stitch is on the map too. You can kill him and get some good XP and good rewards. But overall, there's like in-game cosmetics and stuff that you keep winning from this that is just strictly for Plunderstorm, which I like a lot. And this goes into my point, which I want to talk about. So I was on TikTok, and I'm always on TikTok. I used to make a lot of variety content on there. So hello JTel on the TikTok, by the way. Really have fun times in there. I should start making more content. But I actually saw a clip of Zaryu talking about this, where he was basically saying that if this game was free to play, it would be huge. And I think he was saying something of that nature on this clip on TikTok. I have to watch it again. But he was basically getting on that. I was watching a little bit earlier. I was in the bathroom taking a you-know-what, so settle down, lock it in. However, but basically, this is what I said exactly off the rip playing this game. And I said it, and I'll say it again. I'll say it again. Editor, make sure I say it again twice and send a letter to Blizzard. Send one right away. Pronto, thank you. You're a good man. That's a kind sir over there. However, yeah, I think if they made this game free to fucking play, dude, and you just copied the Battle Royale Fortnite system, hell, even Apex, you can fucking make bank with this game. I think that's the thing right now what people don't like about Plunderstorm is that it's tied to retail. It's, you're tying it. You're forced to download retail in order to play Plunderstorm. Get that separated. I'm telling you, Blizzard. you have something here with this game, and I know attention should still be focused to sod. We're going to talk about that in a minute because I have some ideas as far as, they have some, they said, I think Agrin was talking about that there's no planned PvP for the next phase, like a big event like Stranglethorn, rather than just increasing Stranglethorn overall, increasing the value, which I do like that overall, but I have an idea about that. However, I think if you just make this free to play, this can be a phenomenal experience. You can reach so many more people, Blizzard. I'm telling you, you're missing the mark right now. You're missing the chance on this. Like, truly, you guys, I give you credit on sod. Sod is fucking, awesome. I stand by sod. I really enjoy it. I think it's been the best version of WoW in a long time, better than Season of Mastery, all right? And I wouldn't say better than Hardcore WoW, because Hardcore WoW is pretty fun. So I would say Hardcore WoW and sod are pretty, cool levels, right? Overall, good times. You have fun with it. High risk, big reward, especially in Hardcore. However, but still, sod is fun. But this is dope. Plunderstorm's a cool idea. Just make it its own version, dude. I'm telling you. You can come out with a cosmetic shop. You can come out with like even a better UI with its own game. I'm not saying the UI is bad, but I'm just saying you can. There's so much quality of life value. Like let's look at it for example like this. Remember Fortnite Season 1? You guys played Fortnite? Fortnite Season 1 with the old school OG music, it was dope, right? It was like, what are we doing, boys? Where are we hopping, man? Where are we going? We going to Dust we're going to, what is it? Greasy Grove? We're going to Pleasant Park? We're going to Dusty? Where are we going, bro? We're going to was it the lake, the big lake when you jump in the lazy lakes or whatever it was called, the lake where it's like slow as shit, and when you're going in there you move hella slow. We're going to Tilted Towers. Fortnite Season 1, bro, was a blast, bro, and it's just the classic Fortnite experience, right? And then Fortnite evolved over time. Things started changing, right? And it kept going. I might have got some of the cities wrong. Forgive me. I don't. Listen. I played Fortnite a fuck ton, bro. I even played tourneys and shit. So I don't remember everything about Fortnite. But I played a shit ton of Fortnite. I have way too much skins on that game. All right. So rest in peace to the bank account. However, that's something I used to stream back in the day because a little bit younger and it was fun at that time. And I'm not saying Fortnite's still not fun, but overall, Fortnite has evolved. The game has changed to things we have possibly never imagined. So Epic has really always, kept evolving. Whether it's good or bad, they took in risk. They take in risk is what I'm trying to say. And the one thing that they haven't changed since the original of Fortnite is the fact that if you complete a battle pass, you get the next battle pass free. If you save those V-Bucks, you always get the next battle pass free. You never need to spend money unless you want to spend money. And I really think you just copy that module of what Fortnite does. There's nothing wrong with copying. It's a form of flattery. Nothing wrong with it, especially if you do it well, right? And maybe even better. Then that gives the other company to learn from something. You can do something here with Plunderstorm. I'm telling you, it's actually enjoyable. For people saying and talking shit and saying, "Oh, it's trash. They gotta focus on this, this, and that." Listen, brother, I get you. All right. I'm not saying that their focus shouldn't be only locked in on sod. Of course, I think sod is the biggest thing since anything WoW has put out in recent years. But let's pump the brakes here. This is not bad. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean everybody else doesn't. I think that's a problem with some of you WoW players, all right? That you guys want to just shun down the product because it's not what you want. It's not what you think is deemed acceptable. It's not what you remember OG WoW Blizzard being about. But it's a fun fucking game. It's obvious that it's fun and people are enjoying it. It's fresh, it's new, it's hip, and it's chill. And I kind of like it. And if that shit was free to play, if this shit was free to play, it wasn't tied to the retail, Dragonflight bullshit, right? Which I don't really care about too much overall. Um, I bet you would play it. I bet you'd give it a shot. I bet a buddy of yours might convince you. You might hop in a duo and land somewhere and just have fun. This game mode is basically what I like about WoW, is keeping it simple, keeping things simplistic, and trying new things and giving it a shot, whether people like it or not, and they're just trying it out. And the reception for Plunderstorm, man, has been pretty solid. There are people out there that I've seen that they don't like it, and I get it, but I think you can't judge a book by its cover off the rip just because it's not something that's used to your curriculum. Give it a chance, dude. At least give it a chance if you have retail, right? If you have Dragonflight and then you could, switch over to the game mode, because it's just a game mode. Give it a shot is all I'm saying. I'm not saying that you need to spend 15 a month overall if you don't like it. Obviously, I only spend 15 a month because I'm playing SOD, right? But I think it's a fun game mode. Let loose some time. Maybe this is for a person where they're about to work a fucking 10-hour shift and they want to play WoW a little bit. They want to play like a game or two. Boom. Enjoy that. Maybe during lunch break. Boom. Quick little game. Nothing crazy. Just hop in there, get the WoW experience, but in a battle royale format. Now, I do agree with one of my friends. He did say, like I said earlier, if this was 10 years earlier, during the Battle Royale hype, I could see this being way more booming than it is now. So that's why I keep advocating for this turning to free to play and with some type of cosmetic system, shop system behind it if people choose to get those cosmetics. And it's completely separate from World of Warcraft, Dragonflight, War Within, and any retail expansions. And Plunderstorm becomes its own identity and its own thing. I think you have something here, and you got to captivate it. You have to capitalize on it, Blizzard. Because if you don't, who knows how long this will last? I don't know. I'm not wishing for the downfall of the game. I never wish for the downfall of any game. But I could see not a lot of people wanting to pay for a retail expansion or a retail like Dragonflight, paying just for that, just to play a battle royale. So that's my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think about that. Now, on to the season of discovery portion of this video. So, I was thinking, because I was looking at Hillsbrad Foothills, right, for example, and in the game, you know that Hillsbrad Foothills is one of the most iconic places of PvP in World of Warcraft. It is nothing but a slaughterhouse out there in the Hillsbrad Fields. Horde and Alliance always going back and forth, whether, Alliance is trying to make their way, through the forest to get to, SFK, or whether they're trying to get to Scarlet Monastery, or they're trying to do those stupid Yeti quests over here in the cave. It is a shit show with these quests, especially in the Hillsbrad Foothills, right? And of course, you got to watch out for the Terran Mill guards because they'll completely one-hit you. But I think a cool idea is, and this is just my opinion, if we were to make either Hillsbrad or let's take Season of Discovery, the Plunderstorm idea, and let's put it in SOD version and make Arathi Highlands a PvP area. I think it makes sense, and hear me out. So, in Arathi Basin, right, you have 5 points of objectives. You have farm, you have blacksmith, you have gold mine, you have stables, and then you have lumber mill. So 5, right? Let's look at the 5 areas here. We have Stormgate Keep. We have the farm where like the syndicate spies are. Then we have like the trolls and the orcs over here near the the Witherbark village. We have the refugee point where some of the alliance are. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have Hammerfall, which they're majority horde and like the high level elites over there, right? So that's 5 points on the map. We make this a 5-point capture system where everybody in Stormgate Keep is like considered ally, and we make them complete alliance, right? Like just like temporarily during only the event, and everybody in Hammerfall is considered horde, right? Which they already are, but like just no enemies, no nothing. And basically you make this a 5-point base capture system. However, whoever truly overruns Stormgate Keep or whoever truly overruns Hammerfall, based on how they do it, if they add higher level elites with a bigger amount of health pools and stuff like that, kind of like how they have it in Ashenvale, when you're killing the leaders with the high health pools, but make those higher, of course, with different mechanics and stuff like that. Something that's actually really fun doing, and lock behind these this event unique PvP cosmetics or rewards or something, however, to make this game mode actually genuinely fun. And where it's not a complete, shit show like the beginning of STV was. We all know how STV was early on, the extreme lag, the craziness, and right now STV is actually much better. I got to give him credit. STV hasn't been as laggy at all. The only thing that is, with STV is just, either you have your big melee cleave groups or you have your mage groups, right? And that's understandable. It is what it is. I've learned to accept it at this point. That I don't think that's changing anytime soon. I don't think Blizzard is really focusing on that, fixing up, how many people can be per group. But what I could say is I think you have something here with Arathi Highlands. I think you could do something with this zone because it's right next to Hills Bradfoot Hills. You know, people can spawn here, they can go to Arathi Highlands, or they can just fly right into Refugee Point or whatever they want to do. Something can be done with one of these two zones is where I'm getting at. And I think you have a lot of potential with these two zones based on the history of PvP and a lot of PvE out here in general, right? So I think this is a cool idea. Maybe they tie in the lore, whatever, with Ilari or Zolotov or the Blood God or whatever they're fucking doing. However, with this place, or maybe it's even something else we haven't seen before. But I think it's pretty dope, this zone in general, both these zones, to have some really engaging stuff to go down, whether there's new mounts, once again, like I said, cosmetics or something, or trinkets, you know, weapons, items, whatever, within these zones. And I think it would be an awesome time. That's just my opinion. And plus, it would also be cool that you're doing it here because you have your Plunderstorm, right? You have Plunderstorm, which is based in Arathi Highlands, you know? Like, you literally could see these things on the map when you're flying into it. So now you have a SOD version of your PvP, and you have your Plunderstorm version of your PvP. And I just think it would be genuinely a cool thing for SOD players to experience, because I know that they said, and let's zoom in, editor, I want you to zoom in right now. I said what I said. Don't get shot with the 50 cal. However, in Minecraft, yeah, I definitely think that this is something that they can, you know, potentially work with, right? I'm not saying that this is set in stone or whatever of that. It's just my idea, right? I have these ideas. They're cooking up. I'm cooking it up on the stir pot, all right? It's frying at 350 degrees. It's ready to serve, and give it a taste. You might like it. A little teriyaki sauce, a little glaze. Settle down, I'll kiss you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm basically getting at. And let me know if you guys like that. Like, let me know if you guys think it's a decent idea. I'm not saying it's a perfect idea. I'm just saying, if you think it's a decent idea that they have, you know, a PvP event in one of these areas, it'd be cool, you know? And it's another thing to do, something different that we haven't seen in World of Warcraft before, because I like these open world events where people get together and do shit. I think that's awesome. It's a way to bring the community together, force them to come at certain times of the hour. And not say force them, but like make them want to get to those areas, you know, and come to the areas to have fun. But that's basically what I get to get at. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm locked in, but I'm also a little locked out right now. I want some Chinese food. I'm going to keep it a buck with you, all right? That's the end of the video, basically, all right? If you guys like the video, leave your comments below. Papatello appreciates all of you. And listen, before I even end the video, even if I'm talking to you guys in the comments and I'm replying to you, I read every single comment. I read everything. I see all the subs. I appreciate you guys. We're at 18 Twitch subs. You guys are crazy. I really appreciate it. And just know that I read all the comments, and much love to you guys for coming to the channel and supporting your boy. An average Joe from New Jersey, just killing it and chilling. I'm thrilling like a villain, all right? I love it. However, you guys have a good one, all right? Enjoy yourselves. Take it easy, all right? And keep on keeping on. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
If you wanna dance tonight, if you wanna dance